Hello, and welcome to GoHofstra.com and the WB Mason Coaches Report. Joined as always by the head coach of the Hofstra men's soccer program, Richard Nuttall. Coach, welcome.
Lenny, how are we doing?
Doing well, thanks.
Good.
Almost as well as the Hofstra soccer team. 6-1 record overall. Winners of 3 straight, heading into tomorrow's game against William & Mary. And Coach, just overall, what's been the secret to success of this 3-game winning streak on this homestand?
Yeah, I think the victories have been hard fought, especially the last 2 games against 2 very well coached, tough teams. And I think looking overall, we're pleased, but the body of work, we're happy with. But here's the fact: in conference, to quote Sean Foster, we're 1-on-1, and we're playing a very good William & Mary team on Saturday. So whether we're 6-on-1 or not, the fact is on Saturday we've a big game against a rival who are historically very good and well coached and going to be tough to play against. So we're keeping everybody's feet on the ground. The last 2 victories, I would say the second halves have not been good enough for what we want to achieve. The first halves have been very good against good opponents, and credit, especially the last game, credit to FDU. They were 3-0 down, got it back to 3-2 and put us under some pressure. So the good news is we got a win. The other good news is we faced not playing well and fought through and got the victory. So from that point of view, it's great experience. But from the playing well and seeing games out, it's not been good the last couple of games. We feel we've put ourselves under pressure. So overall, very good. But let's look to the next game now.
Well, as I said, the 6-1 start after 7 games. Last team to do that was the 2015 squad, which went to the second round of the NCAA tournament. So history repeating itself would be a good thing in 2021.
Yeah, it would be nice, but again, Lenny, I hate to be a downer, but I'm just looking at William & Mary on Saturday, and can we beat a very good team? So that's all. That's all I want to worry about, and the next opponent.
Okay, well, let's talk about, as I said, 3-0 on this homestand, and historically successful at Hofstra Soccer Stadium. Just what is it about playing at home that makes it so successful for Hofstra?
Yeah, I mean, when you're in your own, there's a certain comfort level with the players and knowing the surface. We train on it every day, and having your fans cheering you on and being in surrounds that you know the bounce of the ball and how the conditions affect it. I think helps, of course, with all home fields, and the size of the field is more than adequate, and we know how to press on the field. We know when to sit, and you just become familiar with what you've got, and it's nice, and it's tough to beat us here. So I think a lot of teams fear coming in here, which is what we like, and a lot of teams find it hard to play against us here. So I'm just proud of our home record. If you look at it over the years, especially the last 5, 6, 7 years, I think it's pretty formidable. So proud of that fact.
All right. As you mentioned, William & Mary on Saturday, coming off a tough game on Tuesday night against number 17 Virginia Tech, where they lost 3-2. I'm sure you've seen the game, watched some film. What kind of challenges do the Tribe present?
Yeah, I mean, they're good in all departments, and they've got 2 or 3 special players. So we've got to be on the ball. Virginia Tech, when you look at their talent and so that William & Mary matched them, it shows what qualities they've got. And as with 3 or 4 or 5 other teams in our conference, if we don't play to the levels that we need to play at, we'll not win the game, because they're talented and they're good, they're organised and well coached. And Chris Norris always does a good job there. He recruits great players and does a good job with them. So we've got to be on our toes. We've got to be good to win the game, and that's the challenge week in, week out in the CA conference.
All right, let's turn to a lighter side. What so far through the first 7 games or through preseason up until now, what's been the most fun thing about coaching the 2021 Pride?
I think, as an extension to the spring, Lenny, we got to know a lot of the guys, and well, after a year and a half off, I think the joy of being back to somewhat normalcy has been incredible. The feeling of actually, boys going into the locker rooms and being able to, all be together, and the camaraderie, and then get out on the field and train, and it's just been wonderful. And we've got a special set of guys here. Academically, they're outstanding, and they work hard, and they're great people, and they're just a sense of family, and I love working with my coaches. I love working at Hofstra, and I love working with these players. So I'm very fortunate, and yeah, it's like a rebound wall. I think, you give them knowledge, and you give them tasks to achieve, and it rebounds back to you with hard work and goodwill and understanding. Having said that, it's not always roses all over the place, Lenny. But as you know, in a family, there's good days and bad days. But generally speaking, we have a lot more good days than bad days.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck Saturday against William and Mary. That's at 1 p.m. at Hofstra Soccer Stadium. You can find all the action, links to follow all the action on gohofstra.com. And you've been watching the WB Mason Coach Report on gohofstra.com.